This little device right here is the Honor Band 7 that you can already get for a cheap 50 euros over here in Germany. And for that price, you will get a stylish fitness tracker that comes with all-day blood oxygen tracking, over 90 different sport modes, and lots of different watch faces to choose from. So without further ado, let's get started with some of the specs and the design. Spec-wise, we're talking about a rather big fitness tracker. Now this one right here has got a 1.47 inch all-color touch display with a resolution of 194 by 368 pixel. Now with a weight of just 18 grams without and 29 grams with the strap, you really don't feel this watch during the day, during some workouts, or during the night. Not only do I really like this emerald green white version, but there's also a coral pink and an all black version of this watch as well. Now these silicone rubber straps are pretty soft, but it's not that easy to get them off, even though they're supposed to be with a quick release feature. On the side of the fitness tracker, you have one physical button that turns off and on the display, or it will take you straight to your app menu, and by long pressing this one, you can turn off the device. But in the display settings, you can also toggle on the tap to wake feature, so you don't always have to push the button on the side. A very important feature is that this tracker is compatible with iOS and Android smartphones, and this one is water resistant up to 5 ATM. When it comes to the activity tracking, this tracker is really good. It tracks over 90 different sport modes, such as the normal stuff like walking, running, and cycling. But as you can see, you have rowing, pool swimming, rope skipping, and elliptical. Now, before you start one of your workouts, you can set different goals, like for a certain distance or time, and reminders. Now keep in mind that this tracker doesn't have a built-in GPS, and it will use the GPS of your smartphone. Also, if you take a peek into the app menu, you will find the activity records. This will track your daily steps, burn calories, and your active minutes, and you can even check out your latest workout records right on the watch, and you don't have to go to the smartphone app to do so. So you see all of the stats like your distance, your duration, burn calories, fastest pace, average pace, speed, average speed, cadence, and all that stuff, and even your average stride length, which I rarely see on a fitness tracker. And you see all of your health metrics, to which we will get right now. So like usual, this device will track your heart rate 24/7. It will show you the highs and lows and your resting heart rate. Plus you can even turn off the continuous heart rate tracking in the Honor app to save a little bit of your battery life. Now something else that the Honor Band 7 tracks is your sleep, and I would say it does a good job. It will tell you when you fell asleep and when you woke up, the sleep duration, and all of the different sleep cycles, and 2 different sleep scores, one for the sleep continuity and one for the breathing quality. You get a stress tracker that I would say works normally. It just seems like I'm always pretty relaxed. And you have your all-day SpO2 tracker. At least that's what Honor says as a topic, but actually it only tracks during the night. If you look it up on the Honor store, you can see that it reads the 24/7 blood oxygen tracking is intermittent and periodic rather than real time. So Honor, you're not being that honest. So it will actually only vibrate at some point if you have a low SpO2 level, and that's what they call all-day tracking. The last health tracking feature you get is the breathing exercise. You can do them from 1 to 3 minutes in different paces. So as for the smart features, even though this tracker only costs around 50 euros, you can still do quite a lot with this one. So the probably most important feature on this tracker are the notifications. So you can read all of your messages, emails, TikToks, and Instagram messages right on your wrist, but you cannot reply to any of them. Plus, over in the Honor app, you can toggle the notifications from specific apps off or on. You also get some very basic functions, like you get a Find My Phone feature, a flashlight, which is really not that bright. You get all of the different timers, a stopwatch, and an alarm, and a weather app with a weather forecast for the next 6 days. As well as the watch faces. So there are quite a few watch faces by default on this watch, with a few digital and analog watch faces, and there are even more that you can download over in the Honor watch face store. You can even use some of your own pictures and use them as your new background. So you can either choose one from your gallery or take a fresh one with the camera, and the best part is that you can even customize some of your watch faces. Now, I don't mean the colors, but all of the metrics that are displayed on the watch. So you can change the burn calories, to your battery life, to your distance, to your steps, or the weather. And that's a feature that you rarely see on a fitness tracker. Now, when it comes to the battery life, the Honor Band 7 performs very well, basically like all fitness trackers. On your normal everyday usage, you get about 14 days of battery life out of it, and if you use it a whole lot, you get more like 10 days, which is still great compared to a smartwatch. Now, there are a few things that you just have to know about this fitness tracker, since not all of the features work with every smartphone. Like, I have an iPhone, which means I don't get a music player. This feature is only available on Android phones. Also, there is a remote shutter for your camera, but this one is once again only available for Honor phones. When it comes to the watch faces, there should be some more watch faces that you can actually pay for that have a bigger variety, but those are once again not available on iOS devices. And even though you will find the Find My Phone feature on your watch while using an iOS device, your phone won't ring, since this one once again only works with Android smartphones. So it's not all gold that shines. But what do you think about the Honor Band 7? Is it even worth to buy? If you run an iPhone, let me know down in the comments below what you think about it. And guys, I guess with that one being said, that's it for today. Have a great weekend, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.